Did you have any like extensive actor training, before you started doing films, or you just jumped into it?
No, I didn't have any extensive training.
No.
I just started doing it.
You just jumped in and got a lead role in a theater.
Zebrahead.
In Zebrahead. That's what I'm saying. In a film that was released in theaters.
Yes. Good timing, good luck, good fortune. The right part for the right guy at the right time. That was my part. It was meant to be. That's who I was at that time, and it was the right part for the right person at the right time. I'll tell you a good story. Adrien Broner was cast in that part.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much cast. They didn't sign the contract. We were young. And they were they had a guy they were thinking of. I flew to New York. My agent was like, they're not gonna fly you. It's $274 plane ticket, but if you get the part, they'll give you your money back. So I went in the room. I knew this was my movie. And I remember meeting Adrien Broner. And we were 21, 20 at the time. And my approach to auditioning at the time, this is 91, 90, whatever the fuck it was, 91. My approach to auditioning at the time was it's a fight. I approached it like Mike Tyson, the way he came in the ring at the time. I was not that I'm physically fighting, but I'm yo, this is my fucking part. I'm getting this motherfucking part. I don't give a fuck who's in there. And I remember sitting down at the desk, we're kids. And I went to Martin Luther King High School, which was across the street from Performing Arts High School. And when I was in Martin Luther King High School, and me and Adrien were the same age, they started taking out the kids from Performing Arts High School earlier because Martin Luther King High School kids were robbing the shit out of Performing Arts High School kids. That's a fact. And I remember sitting down where are you from? He's, I'm from Queens. I'm from Manhattan. What school you go to? And I was I went, he asked me, what school do you go? I said, I graduated from King. And I knew when he asked me what school I went to, and he said, I went to LaGuardia, and I told him I went to King, I knew that the part was mine. I knew that was my part, because I was yo, you ain't getting this fucking Zebrahead shit. Start working on the piano, because that's just going to pay off for you then, but shit is mine. He's an Academy Award winning actor, but I knew that was my shit.
Okay, and since then, have you taken acting classes or acting coaches? Nothing?
No.
No, you've been winging it ever since.
There's no winging it. I know what I'm doing. I knew what I was doing then. I didn't know, I was an instinctive actor. I was an instinctive actor at the time. I still go off instinct, but I've done it so much. You have everybody has their own approach. There is no, it's not like, basketball where you work on your layups, you work on your jump shots, you work on your free throws, you work on your handle. It's a different.
Really?
Yeah, it's a different thing. Everybody has their own thing. Acting is funny, and actors don't like to talk about their acting. It's sort of I feel like a lot of them think it's like magicians telling their tricks. But acting is a especially film acting is a everybody has their own sort of way. I don't even want to say method, because it's like method acting. Everybody has their own way. They get there. Some people just snap into it and they do their thing. Other people have to be totally in their zone. Some people are good one take. Fucking Sam Jackson's like a machine. You could do 20 takes. Boom, 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 boom. Every take's gonna be good. Other actors, different. It's just different. Christopher Walken, he needs to sort of ramp up. De Niro, when I worked with him twice, he sort of needed to ramp up. Walton Goggins, one of the best actors I ever worked with. Very, very intense. I mean, just everybody has their own shit, and I don't know why actors don't like to really talk about their shit. I like to talk about it because I'm always like, what do you do? What do you?
Yeah.
And people just they're kind of embarrassed of it.
Right, because I remember, I think Niro was doing a little hood film, and he did a scene. It was me and Ice-T, and I remember how quickly I realized how bad of an actor I was. When the camera turned on, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Right.
And then I was watching Ice-T oh shit, okay, this guy clearly knows what he's doing.
It's also a lot of it is comfort.
Yeah.
When I going back to the book that you didn't read that I'm here to promote. When I look at athletes, when you look at pro basketball players or pro football players, they're doing this crazy shit, these one-handed catches, or LeBron when they're this 3-2-1, they're so comfortable. When you look at a great actor, they're comfortable. The majority of them, Denzel is comfortable. Mm-hmm. John Turturro is comfortable. Benicio del Toro, with all the eccentric shit that he does, he's comfortable. When I'm acting, I'm comfortable. When I'm playing basketball, I'm not as comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, but when you get like a high level professional athlete, that's their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like they're literally breathing. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you're like at the best of your shit with acting. Like you put a camera in their action, like they're just thinking about what they're doing. This ain't nothing. The camera ain't nothing, you know?
Yeah.
So, but everybody's process is different. And again, like I said, I don't know why everybody's so goddamn secretive about their shit.
Right. I mean, it's one of the most desirable jobs in the world, if you think about it. Like, who doesn't want to be an actor at the end of the day?
People that don't know how to act don't want to be actors. Because if you ain't ready, like, you know, you see bad actors, like, you're like, you know, but whatever.
Right. I mean, because, for example, you know, you talk about working with Brad Pitt.
Comfortable.
Well, I felt that up until, was it 12 Monkeys? I didn't quite get it. I felt that he was just a pretty boy.
He was great in Thelma and Louise, though. You knew he was great in Thelma and Louise.
Really? I
Swag,
thought...
funny, cool. Like, if you watch that performance, like, it was like, yo, he was great. He was great. He was excellent in Thelma and Louise. And that's the thing that broke him. It was like, that motherfucker's, that's a fucking star. Now, you didn't know he's going to continue to be good and improve. You know, it's like an athlete, you know, like you have to improve. He's improved.
No, that's what I'm saying. He started getting better. When I saw 12 Monkeys,
it's the opportunities, though.
I said, okay, now he's really acting.
Yeah.
And then when Fight Club came out, then it was like, okay, this to me was a bona fide Hollywood star.
Yeah. And he showed he wanted to be just more than just a pretty boy.
Yeah.
But yo, when you're 24 years old, you look like Brad Pitt and your shit is ripped and you're in Thelma and Louise. Like, yo, be 24 years old when your shit be ripped in Thelma and Louise. Cause like I have an actor friend tell this motherfucker, yo, you're only gonna be good looking in 24 once. One time, motherfucker. So take advantage of this shit now. Cause in a few years, there's gonna be another pretty motherfucker who's 24, he's cute, and you're gonna be 30. And it ain't as fucking appealing, you know, and you know, so enjoy it while you have it when you're that young. And you know, so Brad Pitt did it. He's dope.
Yeah, absolutely. Michael Rapaport. Definitely a pleasure.
Thank you.
You know, this book has balls in
this
stores
book has
now.
balls. You better go buy the fucking book and the audiobook.
I'm actually I'm an audiobook guy. And you're actually reading the audiobook.
I narrate the audiobook.
Right?
It's a shit talking extravaganza.